It's time to create a profitable, scalable, and sustainable studio for yourself and your students. Welcome to Dance Studio Empire. I'm Jen, dance studio owner for 30 years, running multiple locations with over 1,000 students, dance business coach turned mastermind mentor for dance studio owners, creatives, and leaders like you. I know you're committed to growing your studio and creating the time and financial freedom you most want, while also being the best in the industry with a reputation to match. I've coached hundreds of studio owners who have grown to 250, 500, and over 1,000 students using my signature studio scaled method. And in this podcast, I'll give you the clarity, strategy, and CEO mindset to help you do the same. Let's dive in. Hey Dance Fam, and welcome back to this week's episode of the Dance Studio Empire podcast. Today I am going to be speaking to you about the transformation of the dance business culture. Now, over the past 5 to 10 years, the landscape of the dance business culture has seen an incredible transformation. And even more recently, with the exposure to AI and the likes of Chat GPT, Canva Magicand Gemini, which is just to name a few. Where once studios might have operated as more of a passion project or a hobby for many of us, the focus has now shifted firmly towards running them as full-fledged businesses, which for me personally, I absolutely love. We're now thinking bigger than ever before, and no longer just about creating great dances, but also about creating sustainable, profitable studios, which then in turn allows for more opportunities for our dancers. So one of the biggest shifts that I've seen is how we've become more aware of managing cash flow and striving to make more of a profit. It's no longer just about keeping the lights on, but ensuring that every part of our studio contributes to a thriving business model. And let's talk about staying ahead, especially when it comes to social media marketing, for example. It used to be something that we did. At first it was fun and exciting, but now it really is an essential part of our strategy. Whether you love it or you don't, we have to be consistent and creative and always one step ahead of the trends to ensure that our studio stands out in such a crowded market. Another significant change is the rise of communities and support networks. And again, this is such a great thing. We have more resources than ever before with community groups, coaches, mentors, those who understand our unique challenges and can provide then tailored advice. So it's no longer about struggling in isolation, which it was for many, many years. We're now learning to lean on each other and share insights and grow together. This sense of community has really been a game changer. It's offering both professional guidance as well as personal support. Another big one is mindset. It's become a really big focus for many. And along with that ever elusive work-life balance or the work-life blend that I speak about, while most of us are still working on finding that perfect blend, there's no denying that we're paying more attention to our mental health and well-being. We're recognizing that to run a successful studio, we need to be at our best, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. And let's face it, right? Our passion for dance can sometimes make it really hard to switch off. But the drive to impact lives through dance has never been stronger. And with that comes a need for strategy and planning. As I mentioned before, probably the most impactful shift, particularly for me, has been the access to AI and the GP tools. These tools are revolutionizing the way we operate. It's giving us new ways to save time and increase productivity. They're helping us streamline processes. They're enhancing our marketing efforts and even managing communication. It's like having an extra team member who's available 24/7, just ready to assist you wherever you need. By far the biggest challenge I hear from studios and studio owners all the time is their lack of time and control over their finances. We are wearing many hats. I know you know this. You're the owner, you're the teacher, you're a marketer, you're an accountant, and sometimes even the cleaner. And it's important, of course, that we get everything done. But we are also craving more time to spend with our families and our friends, more time to focus on what we love most, which for you may be teaching, it may be creating, rather than being bogged down by those administrative tasks. However, I do love the administrative tasks, and I do know people that do love that side of it. So, but whatever it is, you just want to be able to spend your time doing what you love most, because it really is a constant struggle between the balance of all of these roles and trying to grow our businesses. And on the financial side, the balancing of the expenses, the income and the profit has become a tightrope walk, with the cost of living rising, which I don't need to tell you about because you're living it as well, expenses creeping up, the memberships of things are more expensive. Many studio owners are finding it tough to prioritize where to spend their money. We know we need to invest in our business to keep moving forward, but with so many demands on our finances, it is sometimes hard to know what the smartest choice is. But here's the thing. I've been working on a solution. I'm hearing your struggles, I'm hearing your challenges, and that's made me sit down and think, how can I impact you? How can I make a difference? And so I've actually been developing something over the past couple of months, and I believe that it is really going to be a game changer for the dance business industry. So if you are a dance studio owner who would desperately love more time in your day, or you anxiously need more control of your finances, then you should stick around, because I've been working on something that is going to make both of those dreams a reality. And it's almost ready to share. But I'll leave you with this. Imagine being able to clone yourself. Doesn't that sound perfect? Yes. To bring on a board of experts or to help you run your studio without having to add them to the payroll. What if you could focus more on what you love, so the teaching, creating, the growing your dance school, while saving money and saving you time? This isn't some far off dream, because it's real, and it is. I've been developing it now for a few months and can't wait to share it with you. I will be sharing these details over the next couple of weeks, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. It's something that could seriously change the way you run your studio, and the best part is it's been designed with you in mind. So get ahead of the curve and be part of something truly game-changing, because I promise you it will be worth it. So all you need to do is stick around and wait for the announcement.